Hey guys, and welcome. My name is NG Paradox, and welcome to the Sunday Small Council stream. If you are watching this right now, and when I mean right now, I mean not live, I mean later on YouTube when the video's been put up, this means that you missed my live stream maybe, and this means that obviously this is a live stream, so that means when I'm talking, sometimes I'll be talking to other people. That means there'll be people I'll be talking to in the chat. So that means if it looks like I'm talking to myself, or I'm talking about what people are saying or laughing at something, it's probably to do with the chat. So I do apologize if you don't understand what's going on sometimes, but make sure you join us next time. We do this every Sunday, usually about 7:30 p.m. on a London time, usually every week. So it's real lot of fun. I love interacting with you guys, so I hope you guys can join me who cannot join me. But yeah, so let's jump right in. We are going to be playing this week as Lord Peter Littlefinger, Baelish. Now obviously you guys, he needs no introduction. You all know who he is. He's just, you know, Littlefinger, you know, married to Lisa Tully, the love of his life, of course. We all know that, the love of his life. Who tragically died under suspicious circumstances. Who knows how she died? Obviously, he's a genius. Very deceitful man, obviously. Very good with money. Actually, his stewardship's actually higher than his intrigue, which is interesting. Now, we're playing in the Feast of Crows scenario, so this means we do have Harrenhal. And it puts us in a great position. And as someone is saying in the chat right now, godlike stats. He has got pretty good stats, it has to be said. But yeah, we're in a great position. We can obviously try and push. Our aim for this is going to be to try and take the Iron Throne for Littlefinger himself. We want to do it in his one generation. But yeah, and sadly we can't get Cat. Sadly, Cat is dead. That would have always been one of the aims, but sadly she's dead, so we can't get that. But we'll see what happens. I've got my small council here. The people in the chat will be helping me as a small council when I need advice, when I need help in my time of need. They will be here to help me. Like I say, next time if you join, you can do that as well. Yeah, Baron, I know she was pushed out the Amundor by that bard. Yeah, that evil bard. Sadly, that bard was not in the TV show though. But yeah, why is his martial so high? That is a good point. His martial is pretty high. I think it's just because of his stats, because he has like things like genius. It automatically gives him +5 to his martial, because martial's all about leading an army. Lady Stoneheart is not in this mod, sadly. Yeah, I really wish they could add in the Brotherhood without banners at some point. That would be awesome. That's really what I'm looking forward to. Hopefully they can add that in at some point. Marshall, hello, nice to have you here. But yeah, he can't really fight very well. His dual skill though is 7.5. Again, that should be much less. But yeah, so we'll begin then. So, Lord Peter, I declare that my brother Robert left no true-born issues of his body, the boy Joffrey, the boy Tommen, and the girl Marcel being abominations of incest between Cersei Lannister and Sir Jaime the Kingslayer. Well, obviously we could agree with that, but that would make Tommen not like us. And obviously, at the moment, we're trying to get into the crown, you know? At the moment, the crown thinks we're friends. Let's go for all lies, of course, just for now, you know? Littlefinger doesn't care what the truth is. He doesn't care about that. He just cares about getting what he wants. Hello, SW Ikin. Is that going to be like... I don't know what that's meant to say, actually. I have no idea what that's meant to say, but hello, thank you for joining us. But yeah, let's begin. I am Peter of House Baelish, and how have I risen in recent years? Once I was lord of only a few rocks on the fingers. Ah, our lovely home, middle of point. Lovely little castle. But yeah, now I am Lord of Harrenhal and the Riverlands. Well, you're getting a bit ahead of yourself there, Littlefinger. We're not Lord of the Riverlands yet. We got to take it back. But we will be soon. As well as Lord Protector of the Vale and Regent to my stepson, Robert Arryn. My best prize, however, must be Sansa Stark, whom I have secretly in my care. Shall I wed her to the heir of the Vale and solidify my ruler here? So, we have a few choices here, obviously. We have little Sansa Stark. Now, at the moment, she's just pretending to be a bastard member of my family, but we all know she's really Sansa Stark. Now, the Vale and the North shall unite. We could marry her to Harry the heir. So we could marry her to Harry the heir to the Vale. Obviously kill Robert, put him on, and then Sansa and him would have it. No, I shall wed her and claim the North. We could marry her ourselves. You know, if you think that's what's going to happen, that's an interesting one. Or I shall wait and decide later. Now, this is a really tough decision. This could have a lot of effects. I mean, if we marry her to Harold Arryn, I mean, it does solidify our position. But at the moment, we are the regent. You know, if I kill Robert, we'll no longer be regent. So I'm not sure if that's really useful for us. And what do we really gain by marrying them together? I'm not sure that's the best option. Now, in the past, to be honest with you guys, I've always thought that possibly Littlefinger's plan was to marry Mia Stone at some point, in the actual books, because Mia Stone obviously is a bastard daughter of Robert, so you could say she has like a claim in some way. But obviously in this mod, Mia Stone has no claims, which is a shame. She used to in the past. I used to do that with Littlefinger, but then they changed it. A lot of people are saying marry her, claim the North for ourselves, wed her and bed her. Wed and bed the 13-year-old. Of course, you have to mention she's 13 years old, of course. Okay, looks like most people in my small council are saying I should marry her. Someone's saying is Littlefinger her violently. Oh my god, okay. But yeah, I agree. I think the best one is to marry her. If Stannis beats the Boltons, it means the North is probably be quite weak. And if he loses and the Boltons win, the Boltons hopefully lost a lot of men, which could put us in a very good position to take it. So I think it'd be best for us to take that ourselves. Then we can attack the North, take the North for my wife. Then we can attack the Iron Throne with the alliance of my wife. And I'll be protected with the Vale. Well, we'll be able to get the Vale. If you're the regent, well, I would no longer be the regent, would I? That's a point then. Should we try to kill him while we're the regent? So I will only be the regent for a little bit. We'll deal with that later. But I think most people are asking me to marry her. Call her Catelyn in bed. Oh my god. Sorry, Caitlyn. I don't say Catelyn. But yeah, I guess that makes sense. We'll go for that then. Out of the three ones, I think this was the best. So here we go. We are going to marry her ourselves. Perfect. Now we need to focus. I was going to go for intrigue. But I'm going to go for seduction because we want to seduce Sansa. We want to get her on our side. But yes, I guess get married. He desires to get married. Ruler unmarried, title lost in succession, no heir of our dynasty. We'll fix that soon. Reveal Sansa Stark. Sansa Stark shall be revealed. Okay. Found a kingdom. Yeah, nothing else really here. Yeah, nothing else I really need to look at. Okay, let's just continue then with the time. So what will happen here, obviously, we obviously have the Iron Throne, the King Tommen. King Little Tommen. Remember Cersei thinks Sansa killed Joffrey. That's a good point. So by playing her, we're kind of, going against them. But, it's fine. Invite Jon Snow to court and then sex him in the wall. We cannot invite him. And also, we're not homosexual. Guys, you need to stop being obsessed with seduction. It's ridiculous. As soon as I click seduction, everyone goes crazy. Marry Jon Snow. Okay, there's a lot of Jon Snow love going on right now. But yeah, so Tommen is the king of the Iron Throne married to Marjorie. We need to be careful with them. At the moment, we're pretending that we like them. And at the moment, he has got a few wars going on. Obviously, he's fighting Stannis. He's got the siege of Riverrun, and obviously the siege of Raventree Hall. Now, once he takes Riverrun, we will become the Lord Paramount of the Riverlands, which obviously is very good for us. Gives us a lot of power. But, someone just said this, Mark, I don't think Peter wants to be king, but maybe Triarch of the throne, because it's the monarchy he seeks to destroy. Interesting idea, yeah. There's some people I think do think he wants to make some sort of republic. Some people have said that's more of a Varys thing. I'm not sure. I think he wants the personally, I think he wants the Iron Throne himself. That's just my personal opinion, but yes. Now, obviously, we are the regent of the Vale, of little Robert Arryn, little sweet Robin. Now, my small council. Now, we have a lot of power right now in the Vale, but once we become Lord Paramount of the Riverlands, I'm assuming we lose that position. What does my small council think we should do? Should we try to, kill him before we disappear? And that would allow Harren Arryn to be put in charge. I mean, does that really help us? Or should we just leave him for now? What is my small council? What should be done with Sweet Robin? What is my small council think? What should we be doing with him? Should we be trying to help him? Should we just leave him alone? Should we kill him? Should we... I have no idea. Some people are just saying kill him. We really don't really have a reason. He is a threat, apparently. I guess he is a threat in some ways. He does have a claim to the Riverlands, a weak claim. Let him be. Seduce him, of course. Of course, I should have expected that. Leave him, don't kill him. Okay. Yeah, a lot of people saying leave him. I would agree. As someone put there, it does leave the Vale being very weak. So it sounds like it's unanimous. We are leaving him alone. A few crazy people want to kill him. Yep, Silas has just said, kill that fucker. Maybe we'll leave him alone. He's only 8 years old. You can't, you know. He's just 8 years old. Let's leave him then. Okay, so let's continue then. So right now, not much for us to do. We're not actually in the wars ourselves. We're kind of just in the Vale looking after Sweet Robin, doing our thing. When guests arrive, my daughter Sansa is the first to greet them and shower them with questions. That's very good. We want her to be very talkative. We want her to be gregarious. Excellent. Good going, Sansa. My attractive little cat. My little cat. You will be ours. It's time for me to choose. I want to educate my Lord Paramount, Robert Arryn. Interesting. For command. Let's groom him for command, people, just for fun. That cost me gold, though. Really? That's going to cost me gold? Jesus, that's too much gold. Okay, my small council. I need to get you guys together. People in the chat. What should be done with this Sweet Robin? How should we educate him? Now, obviously, we could spend a lot of money on him, but then again, you know, he is, you know, kind of useless. Should we just do no education, save the money? That is your gold. Leave him, be a fool. Have him be a fool, sorry. No education. A lot of people saying don't educate him. No gold. Okay, someone did a bear face. I like that bear face. That's a cute bear face. But yeah. Someone said educate for court. What? I would love the idea of a warrior Sweet Robin, but it looks as though a lot of my small council will be agreeing with my initial thinking. Maybe, yeah, maybe no education for him. Save our money, leave him to be an idiot. That way the Vale will be weak. Chaos is a ladder after all. A wise man said that. No idea who said that, though. I think someone told me before. It was Jon Snow obviously said that, of course. The realm is in a state of war. So I guess you're doing nothing. We'll not concern ourselves for now, yeah. We'll stay neutral. So is that a new war? And defending against the Iron King Euron Crowseye in the invasion of the Reach. So yep, of course Euron has invaded the Reach. Of course he has. Of course he has. Don't enter into any wars. Yes, I'm planning not to enter into any wars. We only want to enter into wars that will help us. So specifically, taking the north. But I'll only reveal Sansa, I think, once we have the Riverlands. Actually, that's a good question. People in my small council, when should we reveal Sansa? I'll continue playing while I look at your answers for that. But yeah, when should we reveal Sansa? When would be the best time? I'm thinking once we have the Riverlands. And Lord of Rolder, the late Lord, has usurped the title of the High Lordship of the Trident. And there we go. Riverrun has fallen. The Tullys have finally been rooted out of Riverrun by the forces of House Lannister, which means I can now assume my new overlordship of the Riverlands, as promised to me by the Iron Throne. Excellent, excellent. There we go. And now we have a new house banner. I like that one. You know, we got our little mockingbirds there. I like the fact they've added that in. That's really nice. We have an heir, Hugh. Apparently just a Hugh. Is he even a sir? He's not. He's just a spy master. He's just a spy master. We better go through this stuff, actually. Click this. Get our people to do stuff. Don't train children. Sansa doesn't need to fight, I don't think. Fabricate claims. Improve relations. We'll see. We should probably improve relations with someone. Someone's saying no. I'm not sure why someone's saying no. Wow. Frosty harsh. What does that even mean? Frosty, do it. Tell everyone you'll marry your bastard daughter. Just do it. Or better yet, do her after you get her pregnant. Everyone's saying just do it now, apparently, which is probably a good idea because we've now got Riverrun. But yeah, let's get the council ready. So improve defenses because I think war may come at any point. So we'll have them there ready. Oversee construction. I guess go oversee construction. Scheme. Make sure no one's trying to kill me, please. That would be nice. That is a nice thing to do sometimes. Other than that, yeah, that's fine. Okay, so now we have the Riverlands, but A lot of the land is not under us. Obviously, the Walder, the late Lord. Oh, I just read someone's comment. Oh my God, Jackson, Hitchcock, damn you. And Kyle just said Sansa, yum. Okay, okay. I need to not look at the comments right now. Okay, but yeah, so they're helping them in the war, so they're not directly under me. Seaguard is also helping. Attacking Lord Paramount Roose, so it looks as though he's helping. Okay, looks like he's got a lot of support from them. Has Jon Snow joined him? Jon Snow, of course, did not join Stannis. Poor Stannis, he did not get their support. But Acorn's Ridge as well. Okay, once we get the Blackwoods done. The Blackwoods they just lost anyway. Yeah, I think the Blackwoods are going to lose. That's fine. But we need to jump into a war as soon as possible. So we want to reveal her. How strong is the North right now? We could declare war while he's at war. He has 12,000 men. We have basically no men. That's not looking so good. But yeah, okay, we'll just do this. Reveal Sansa. Sansa shall be revealed to the world. I marry Sansa. King Tommen's opinion will go down. Well, it doesn't matter. There's not really much Tommen can do right now. We've got what we want from the king. We need nothing more. Let's go. Reveal Sansa. Reveal Sansa to the world. And we've got her married. Well, that was pretty uneventful. I thought at least maybe a pop-up would pop up or something for that. But yeah, there we go. So we've married Lady Paramount Sansa Stark. And we have a weak claim on the Riverlands and a strong claim on the North. Now, the Riverlands one's not really that useful. We already have it. But we have now a strong claim for the North, so that's really useful for us. We still don't have many men there to call upon. We're going to have to try and get more men, or at least wait till we get more men. Now, I'm going to say for now, have a son. We want to get a son. We need to continue the line. We want to make a baby with Kat's daughter. She's like, everyone used to say she looks like Kat when Kat was younger. We have it. Not only do we have basically Kat, but she's also a younger Kat. God, you know, Littlefinger's on high times at the moment. Good for you. Good for you. But yeah, so our plan obviously will be to take the North for her. So hopefully we can get that. And at some point, obviously, just basically undermine Tommen as much as possible. Now, we can't really get the Iron Throne in any way. Yeah, I can't declare war in any way. So there's nothing. We need to get a claim on the Iron Throne or something. We need to make as many allies and get as much power as possible. And then probably we can maybe make a faction, I guess. Might be worth to do. No one to pay it to. The Blackwoods done yet? 91%. Is he not captured? Who captured him? Wayfarer's Rest. But yeah. Okay. Just a quick thing for my small council then. My small council, just a quick question again while I'm playing. I'd love to see what you guys think. What should be our plan from now then? I would love to see what you guys think. At the moment we have a kind of a basic plan. But what do you guys think? Do you think that's a good plan? Do you think we should do something else? What are your suggestions? I would love to see your guys' suggestions for what you think we should do next. City of Honeytree. Okay, good for him. Now, you should be under me. Swear fealty, now. They should all be under me. Now, the Blackwoods are also done. And it looks as though, yeah, they've not gone under us, I guess, because of the Mega War system right now. So maybe we should try to take them all under us. That's normally what I think I see the AI do. You unite the Riverlands under your rule and invade the North. We might just have to do that, because right now, we don't have many soldiers. We only have this, and that's it. Yeah, we literally don't even have a river run right now because of the Mega War system. It's all completely split up. So we might have to declare war on them, which seems very silly, to be honest. People are asking me to seduce her. I don't think we can seduce her because she's not old enough. I think we have to wait till she's old enough, but yeah. Now, I guess Acorn's Ridge would be a nice one to go for. 2,100 men. Or Southstone. 900 men. Yeah, we could just take Southstone very quickly. Defending against Stannis. Okay, so maybe, yeah, we'll take Southstone for now. I can't declare war, apparently. Okay, great.